Welcome to Everything Pastry. Today we're making the most delicious toasted coconut and almond cake. First, let's start by lining an 8-inch springform tin. Place a piece of parchment over the base of the cake. Clip the wall of the tin to the base and fold over the excess paper. Then lightly grease the wall of the tin with either spray oil or butter. Next we're going to toast off the desiccated coconut. Onto a baking tray, evenly spread 60 grams of desiccated coconut. Toast off in a preheated oven at 160 degrees C or 320 degrees Fahrenheit. This will take about 3 to 5 minutes. Leave to cool while we prepare the cake batter. In the microwave, in 30-second bursts, melt 150 grams of unsalted butter. Now let's prepare the cake batter. Into a mixing bowl, add in 200 grams of caster sugar, the melted unsalted butter, and 200 grams of whole eggs. That's approximately 4 UK medium eggs. Then with a whisk, combine all the ingredients until completely emulsified. Add in 5 grams of high quality vanilla paste. The one I use is in the description below. Then add in baking powder, 3.5 grams, 2 grams of flaky sea salt, and half of 130 grams of almond flour. And fold this in to the sugar egg mixture. You don't have to be so gentle about this. Since there's no flour in here, we don't have to worry about activating any gluten. That's going to affect the final cake structure. Once all this is combined, add in the remaining almond flour and the cooled down desiccated coconut, and fold in the remaining ingredients until the cake batter is formed. Once your batter has come together, it should resemble something of a thick, fluid paste. Next, transfer the cake batter into the pre-lined 8-inch cake tin. With your spatula, evenly spread out the cake batter and give the cake tin a few taps on the table, just to level out. Finally, distribute 30 grams of untoasted almond flakes over the surface of the cake batter. Then bake the cake in the already preheated oven for approximately 40 minutes. Once the cake is baked, allow it to cool at room temperature for about an hour to 2 hours. Run a palette knife around the edge of the cake to separate it from the tin walls. Place the cake onto a cake stand or a serving plate and dust with icing sugar or confectioner's sugar. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, hit the notification bell. And as always, the link for all the equipment and recipes in the description below.